Good morning. I'll welcome you back to the farm. It's about 52 degrees outside. I'm in the high tunnel right now. I've got my walk behind tiller, and first task I'm gonna do this morning is till the rows in the tomato high tunnel, and then we're gonna put some amendments down. And what I mean by that, I'll probably put some calcium down. I think I got a little organic fertilizer I'm gonna put down. We'll till it again, and we'll be ready to put the fabric down and start planting some tomatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started and hit this real quick, and then we'll go get the amendments and put them down. And then I got to clean up around these high tunnels and hopefully get this mowed. Got to mow my yard today. So we got a busy day today. So let's get this thing started and get to tilling. I'm gonna go see if I can find some amendments. I know I got some in the garage. I'm gonna get some calcium thrown down. Two outside rows are on both ends are really loose. The middle row is hard as a rock, so I have to bring my big tiller in here. So let me go get the amendments. I'll be right back. So I got 2 packages of bees in the mail Saturday, and I put them in the hives yesterday, and I got a little snippet on that. Didn't really show me putting them in there, and I'll explain that in this little clip. I got a couple of bee packages in the mail. Just come in, and I'm gonna go put them in. 3 pounds each. I got them from Mountain Sweet Honey, and it's just in Georgia. I got another package before from them, so, and they did really good. So here's the other one. It's all right, I think, right here. And there's a honeybee. And there's another honeybee. I'm gonna go put them in, get suited up. I'm not gonna show you all that. It's kind of hard to film. It take 3 times as long. It don't take that long to put them in, and it takes 3 times as long to set up the film. One time we did it, and had my cameraman put on just on a veil. I said, just stand back there and film, and you won't get stung. Sure enough, she got stung, so she won't film no more. So I'm gonna go do it, get it done. If I don't have any problems, I'll let you know. Everything should, I hope, goes all right. Hopefully we'll have 2 more colonies here, so we'll be 3 total. And here comes some more bees over here. All right, I'm gonna go get this done before it gets crazy. I'm also going to check my other hive, and hopefully we'll see where we're at on the honey. So it's April 27th when I'm filming this, and there might be some honey in there. There might be another month or so. All right, so I'm gonna go suit up and everything, get it done, and I'll let you know if anything went bad. Down a calcium magnesium amendment, and I'm not taking any chances. It's not going. I didn't do a soil test in this high tunnel this year, but last year I had problems with Boston mineral rot over in the other high tunnel, and I don't put this out in my garden. I'm treating high tunnels are treated different than gardens, I believe. You know, gardens, you don't really have a calcium problem usually, because it's outside, it gets rain, wind, yada yada. This is inside, kind of a controlled environment, so I'm adding a little bit. This is the first time I've ever added a lot of calcium in this hot tunnel. Now, I added last year like a liquid. I made a liquid slurry and added last year over there. So peppers are going over there. They also need calcium, so I might put just a little bit over there. I don't know. So anyway, I've got a little bit of fertilizer left, and I'm just going to throw it down, and then we're going to till this again. Okay, so I did not have any fertilizer. I got just a little bit, and I'm going to put that on my potatoes. So I'm going to go to town and get some. So I'm just going to leave this for now, and I'll come back and till it in hopefully later today or in the morning. It's already getting kind of hot in here. Sun's starting to come up, and it heats this thing up pretty quick. So I'll move on to my next task. I think I'm going to do a little, just a little bit. I think I'm going to do a little bush hogging around the garden, and I'll bring you. So I knocked the front tire off the rim, so let's pause here and let me go fix that. I'll have to drink me some coffee. Getting coffee break time. Alright, so I'm gonna go fix it and hopefully we'll be back today and get this. Hey, good morning. It's the next day, and I didn't get back on this yesterday. I did some bush hogging or mowing around the garden. You see where I knocked my tire off, so it took a little time. Then I came back down here and was blowing on the railroad tracks around my property line. I caught a tree and it slipped back and hit me right there, and I thought I'd broke my arm, and that kind of idled me. And then of course I mowed the yard and I started building a chicken brooder, so I didn't get back down here. It got kind of hot down in here anyway. It's pretty cool this morning. It was actually a lovely day yesterday, especially up at the house. And it's kind of hot in here because I got the side stand. But anyway, oh yeah, and I went to town and bought some chicken feed, and I went to buy some more fertilizer like I was talking about. I just slipped my mind, so I didn't get any fertilizer. Found some in the barn this morning, so I already got it put down. It's really old, so I don't know if it's any good or not, and it's not that big a deal because I individually water fertilize my plants anyway with that fish fertilizer. And anyway, so had to buy some plants, some tomato plants. I put 450 cells or seeds in, had 60 viable plants. So my tomato crop is a failure that I've grown or that I started. So I went down to the FFA and I bought a few plants. I think I bought like 2 flats, but some of those are going in the kitchen garden. I bought some like cherry tomatoes and stuff. So all that will go in the chicken water. So probably about a flat and a half I got. So which is about 60 more plants, and still don't know if I got enough, but I reseeded, so just been a few days. Hopefully they'll come up. I don't know if it's the bad seed or some kind of bad mix or something I did wrong. In the past, you know, I've put them in there, no big deal. You know, at least have a 70 to 80% germination rate. So now I got what, 12% or so. And I did my peppers. I did some bell peppers and did about 100. I think it's 100 seed tray that I have, and had really good germination out of those. As a matter of fact, I transplanted several already into bigger pots. So I think I at least got 50 out of it, and there's several more in there. Still kind of too little to do. But anyway, so I got my fertilizer down, I got my calcium down. It's a 32% calcium mixture I put down. It kind of looks like concrete or sackcrete, but hopefully it'll be all right. So I'm gonna till this in again, and I'd like to get the fabric back in here today and maybe start planting tomorrow. But we're going to, the plan is today is finish. I got to till the gardens, and I'll show you that. The other garden, I'm gonna till the corn again. Hopefully do a little bush hogging, some mowing where the pumpkins are going. I'm gonna do that, and hopefully tomorrow we're gonna lay plastic. Of course, it'll be on a different video. All right, so I'm gonna get that, see if that tiller will fire up and get it going and get this in. And if I can get that fabric in here by myself, I might do it, and I might wait till I get some help. All right, so I'm gonna turn you around and we'll get to tilling. This one row is the hardest row, probably because we always walk and stuff. The other, everything else tilled up really nice deep till. This one I'm kind of worried about. Might take my rake and rake some of them ridges down before I put the fabric down. All right, let's see what time it is. I'm gonna see how heavy that one fabric is and see if I can get it in. And I'll have to definitely have some help to straighten it out probably. I was gonna say something, I can't remember what it was. So my camera cut off, I missed part of it, so, or I might not even push the start button, I don't know. Yeah, it's starting to get warm in here. That sun comes up, that's why I like to get down early in the morning. Let's see if I can pull that one in here, and we'll see how it goes. That was too heavy. I have to get some help for it, so I need some help to straighten this out too. But the holes are lining up where I tilled. That's good. That's always a bonus. All right, so I'll wait on my help to get back, and we'll get this done here. Now we use pine bark, wood chips. We'll go around, especially the outside edges and this edge, and probably down the middle to help hold it down. So probably do that this evening, and we could theoretically get some tomatoes planted today. All right, so I'm gonna go crank up the tractor, and I hope it works. I did the other day, you know, it was surging, and I took the pre-filter out, and it wasn't that bad. So I did some troubleshooting and found the secondary filter was loose. So I tightened it up, so hopefully it's just getting some air. And really hadn't tested it. I tested it a little bit, did all right. Don't mean much, so I'm gonna go get it, and we're gonna till this garden over here. We're gonna till that corn patch, and we'll clean the tiller up. And in the morning, we'll do a final till and lay some plastic, hopefully. All right, so I'm gonna go get the tractor. So this is the brooder we've been working on. It was an old crate that I got from work, and we was actually going to make this our farm stand. And I think it's like 6 by 4 or something like that, and it was 4 foot tall. We was gonna put a little roof on it, a little thing, you know, make a little walk-up stand before we got the building. But since we got the building, what I did, I cut it off. It's 30 inches from the floor up. Thought about making it 2 foot. I couldn't decide, so we're gonna start at 30 and see how it goes. And if it's too tall, I'll cut it down to whatever, you know, 20. Thought about cutting it 24. The little one got 12, and they've been in that for, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks, or going on 3 weeks. It's not been quite 3 weeks, so then I moved them in. I just moved them in here, so we just got this done. And I'm gonna move this down to the barn. But you can see I got a door here, got a door here, and then I have a little door here. And this is where I feed and water. So I'm gonna put more shavings down there. The shaving I got's down at the barn, so I'm gonna take it down to the barn, put it where it goes, throw some more shavings, put their water in there, and their feed. I got a turbo feeder that I use on it. So. All right, so we're gonna get that down. I'm gonna get this moved down, then we'll start to do a little tilling. He wants to get in there with them. You want to get in there to play, or you want to get in there to eat their food? Okay, we're down here in the other garden. I'm going to start tilling this just slightly, and then I'm going to get the corn over there, the cornfield where it goes. We'll hit it again. Got the John Deere down here. I hope it's fixed. I think it might maybe even just had some bad fuel in it. I don't know. It seems to be doing better, so we'll find out here. We'll put some logo. Got my farmhand here, bush hogging for me. So she's on the TYM with the bush hog, and she's gonna get that and then get up there where the pumpkins are going. We'll get that mowed today, get this tilled today, and we have to take the bush hog off. We'll have to take the bush hog off tomorrow because we'll put the mulch layer or plastic layer on it. So we're trying to get all we can get right here, kind of around the high tones. And I'll bring my regular lawnmower down here and finish mowing pretty good. So she'll get that done, and I'm gonna till, and we'll see how it goes. All right, we got the garden finally finished tilling, and we got the bush hogging done that we wanted to get done. So we wanted to get the high tunnel stuff took down and planted some tomatoes today, but we didn't get it. I made a crucial mistake. I turned this corner here, I was tilling, and there's some of this fabric laying down there, and I don't know if when I ran over it, the wind caught it or whatever, it got wrapped up in my tiller, and right here's the mess. Took us about probably 3.5 to 4 hours to get that all cleaned out. It was a nightmare. I mean, it was wound tight and everything. I busted my hand. So got all that out, and I finished tilling the corn patch, and I got all this done. So all the tilling's done for now. I'm gonna re-till it again. This side looks better than that side, but that side was wet when I tilled it. So I'll till it right before we lay the plastic. Now our plan is to lay the plastic in the morning. You can tell now how windy it is. If it's windy in the morning, we won't do it. We'll work it out. So anyway, I wanted to plant corn this week. Hopefully I'll get that done. I'm going to till it again too, because it's rough. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like button, hit that subscribe button, support your local farmer. We're live every Monday night, 7:30. Come over and check us out. Did I already say support your local farmer? Or I already said that. We'll see you down at the farm next video.